It turns out that one of the most challenging parts of building a remote cabin is getting materials to the site. So when a stretch of rainy days made building impossible, we decided to rent a pickup truck to transport a couple of loads of lumber to the lake. And then this happened. We are well and truly screwed. When we dropped off the first load, it was very slippy, so I decided to try turn around, and now we are fucking stuck. And I will bleep that out later, but that's the way I'm thinking right now. Absolutely crazy, the mosquitoes in this rain. Anyway, that's the story. So if this ever makes it onto the YouTube, you'll know we got out okay. Otherwise, you'll just find our bones. A little bit of progress. We've backed it up, so it's no longer in the well that was dug there. We filled it in with rocks and covered it up with dirt. You know, being Canadian and pushing cars out of snowbanks, I said, well, we haven't tried pushing yet. So Kyla drove and I pushed from the front. And that was just enough to get it out. After I got some momentum, I just drove it all the way up to the top of the hill. Anyway, crisis averted. We're not having to move up here permanently. There's a curious deer. He was just sort of staring at us when we drove up.
Look at him.
Oh, he's still staring at us.
Hi.
Trying to decide what in the name is that. Wow, the lake has gone up probably, geez, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches. That was a rain. And the tin boat is full of water. Wow, that's a lot of water. This is an action shot of Kyla's stream.
I have to go in a bit more. There.
I've watched lots of videos about insulating cabin floors, and everybody seemed to agree that I saw that this was the best way. There we go. I'm done. Things are going just a little too smoothly, so I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop, as they say. We've got 5, 6 of those boards down, which means we could start framing the back wall today, I think. Possibly even get that thing standing up. Should be pretty awesome. We had hoped to have all the framing done by the end of June, so we're a little slow given we haven't started and it's the 12th or 13th. Oh, I wonder if Kyle and Dave are home. Knock, knock, knock. Oh, hey, how's it going? Oh, nice floor. I'll just walk over here.
Doing some dishes in the kitchen.
Scrub, scrub, scrub. Why don't you go look out the nice window?
Go outside the patio door.
Watch that first step. Ah! When we did the shabunky, the aspenite was exposed to the elements for so long that it kind of messed it up. So this time out, we got this big tarp. So when we're done, we'll tarp it up. It's starting to look a bit like rain anyway, so we'll see about that. Last year, we framed the shabunky with this. This year, we're getting real.
With the Airwave 2000.
Brought to you by
Ryobi.
Ryobi. It's raining on our parade. Still raining. Union nap break. Boy, we were rushing around so much that I forgot to turn on the camera for the great walling. The, shall we call it the Great Erection? The big erection?
I don't think you need to use that term.
Oh. Other than deer flies, today was great. We finished off everything that we set out to do and more. Super windy. There's all kinds of storms going through. The last week's weather has been crazy, which is why we haven't been able to come up. So there's also a tornado watch. But what are the chances of a tornado hitting us? Slim, I hope.
So, is it heavier over here?
Rod.
Yeah.
Let's see how it works.
Oh, you don't want to put your fingers in it.
Oh yeah. Whoa, this thing. Okay. Now, okay, Kyla, somebody can go. Go up.
Yeah.
Okay, it's up. It's up.
That's what he said. There's Dougie in there now.
You know, swing your jeans. There it is, and then there were 3. Wasn't that an album by somebody? Well, it's Father's Day. We were just saying how much our fathers probably would have liked to have come up here and seen this, but you never get tired of that view. It's actually a lot like waking up on the boat at Moore Island. Kyla the forager noticed when we were coming in the other day that there were wild strawberries, but they weren't ready, but now they're starting to come out. Look. They're pretty tasty. So good eye, Kyla. All right, Kyla. We've been talking about what is it that we like so much about coming up here and doing this project.
Well, there's a few things. There's the being so close to nature. 66% of the time we're outside. I think it's also that sense of accomplishment of doing something and building something. Like, who doesn't love a fire? We have fires up there every single night. Every single night we have a fire. And then there's the water.